Hello, beautiful people. Today, I want to share some thoughts about how to have a conversation with your children or with somebody else's children or with young people in general. I have noticed that a lot of people think they have to tell kids what to do all the time, and I don't think that actually helps them learn how to make decisions and figure things out on their own. So I would like to make some suggestions on that. And I've got some notes here that I'm going to read from. So when your kid is having a meltdown or even just struggling with figuring out how to go about a task, this is particularly great for people who homeschool or unschool. When your child is independently pursuing the action of their studies. When they are not able to figure out how to proceed with that process, instead of telling them what to do, say, what can I do to help you achieve your goal, whatever that is? What can I do to help you get through this moment? I wouldn't even get as specific as saying, what can I do to help you figure out how to write this paper? Or what can I do to help you figure out how to complete that Lego home? Just leave it open-ended. What can I do to help you in this moment? Be specific about that. What can I do to help you in this moment? And then what you're doing is empowering them to realize this is just one moment. And we can all relate to this idea of when you feel roadblocked, it's like time stops and everything's wrong. And for kids, that can be really amplified. So to say, what can I do to help you in this moment? What can I do to help you achieve your goals today? Sometimes it's that they're frustrated that something they want to happen is a long way off in the future, or it seems like it's a long way off in the future. So by bringing it down to a manageable time period, like today, what are your goals for today? Then we have something that's workable. And it helps kids realize that even though things may seem really big and chaotic, we can take it in manageable bites. This is a good skill. I mean, if you're an adult and you're listening to this, wouldn't you want somebody to bring you back to that moment too? So let's teach our kids how to do this from an early age. So when you ask, what can I do to help you? There's a couple of great benefits to that verbiage. And one is it helps them get in the habit of assessing what they can do for themselves, what others can do for them, and then what others are willing to do for them. So they can say things like, well, I just want you to finish the Lego house, or I want you to tell me which book to get the knowledge out of. And maybe that's not the best path for them. Maybe they need to figure out which book. Maybe they actually need to open all those books and figure that out, or go look for the right Lego pieces so they can have the pieces they want to finish the thing they're making out of Legos. Maybe that's not the thing that you should be doing for them, because they can do it for themselves. And in that case, you can say, well, that you can do on your own, and I'm going to let you do that. I'm not going to do it for you because I don't want to deprive you of the pleasure of your own success. That's what I tell my kid. I do not want to deprive you of the pleasure of having your own success. And I think that's really important too, because if you do things too much for them, then they'll never realize that they have all the power, and they always have. Again, isn't this the kind of thing that we would tell each other as adults? So why not say this to young people, even very young people like 3 and 4? What are you willing to do for them is an entirely different question. But it's the same kind of response as saying, I don't want to deprive you of the pleasure of understanding that you can achieve this and you will. I know you can do this. There's a fine line between that. Sometimes it's that they need demonstration, And you can say, well, I'll show you again how to do this. That's cool. That's up to your discernment. But there's two ways to answer that. It's like, what will I do for you? What can I do for you? And sometimes it's like, if they want their birthday to come sooner and you're like, I can't do anything about that, then it's not possible. And it's okay to say, oh yeah, no, that's not something that either of us can do. But you could have a cupcake dessert surprise night ahead of their birthday. So just pointing out, there's lots of ways to problem solve in the world, and to empower people to solve their own problems is one of the best ways you can help another person, is help them understand that they are entirely able to help themselves. Maybe they need a little encouragement and suggestion. And that's it. It's that simple. I hope that is inspiring to parents who have very capable, inquisitive, smart, and resourceful children who sometimes forget that they are all those awesome things. And I want to remind all you awesome people in the world, whether you're a parent or not, you are smart and resourceful and capable and lovable and powerful and have knowledge and wisdom to give other people, to share. Let's share. Let's share what we have with each other. Let's share our gifts. Let's share our experiences and learn and benefit from that. I love you all. For more information, go to lizziebarnescatalyst.com. Subscribe, leave comments. I love feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.